Siddhartha to become the Buddha.
Yes.
Prince Siddhartha was the one who was practicing lots of meditation
Yes.
without a teacher.
Yes. Yes.
It said he had practiced meditation for 6 years.
Yeah.
After 6 years of self-study, he attained the enlightenment. He must have had the unbroken determination to understand the reality in life.
Yes. Yes.
So his determination is signified by this statue, and the statue is called Vajrapani,
Yeah.
the holder of the thunderbolt. And the second statue, like I told you, you see there are 2 lotus flowers on the shoulders,
Yes,
2
yeah,
necklaces,
yeah.
and the middle part has been very well detailed. Very special, this figure is called Maitreya, living in the heaven called Tusita. When the time comes, he will be the next Lord Buddha, living in the heaven called Tusita. So
Right.
Buddhism believes that there is a heaven called Tusita, so he's living in there.
Yes.
When the time comes, he will be the next Lord Buddha. All the teaching methods believe this will be the next Lord Buddha.
Yeah.
But in the Buddha's teaching, Buddha clearly stated we should not wait for another Buddha,
Mm.
because we are humans here and we are not sure to have a human life again. So this could be the one and only chance we enjoy the human state.
Right. Okay.
So we don't know who we were, who we are going to be. So
That's
this
right.
could be the one and only chance.
Yeah.
And now the situation is very well balanced. We are humans and the philosophy is there. So when the situation is balanced, we just need to give it a start. So like I told you, people say they don't have the time because they don't prioritize the Buddhism.
Yeah.
If they prioritize the Buddhism, they have the chance, they have the time to practice meditation. Because this is being a philosophy, it's not it's not so strict. There are no rules, no regulations. Anyone can practice. If they feel it's improving, they can continue, otherwise they can quit.
Yes. Yes.
No rules or regulations.
Yep.
And the Buddha did not keep something like a trick to use. In the end, he was giving everything, because when he was about to pass away, he asked his followers if there was anything to anything to know about the Buddhism before I die.
Yes.
So he was asking all the monks if there were any doubts.
Yes.
So he was crystal clear. So the philosophy is clear, but we have to allocate some time, of course, to practice and understand it better.
Yes.
So for that, we have to give it a try our own. No one else is there. We are the savior in our own life.
Yes.
Yeah. And the third statue, only the face has been completed, and this third statue is the statue called Manjushri. Manjushri signifies the compassion and the wisdom of the Buddha. Like I told you, left and right side statues are not completed by the rock. That's why they believe these statues have been done up to some extent by the rock, being completed using a plaster, being painted, and there had been a roof. You see the holes there,
Yeah.
and these holes run passing the tree up to that point.
Right.
And there is a legend as well. It says in the past, this is a legend, it's not proven.
Yeah.
It says in the past the king had stayed hidden in a palace inside the rock.
Right. Okay.
It says.
Yeah.
Now it says, I don't know whether I have told you before, sir. These are legends. It says the king's palace was here under the inside the cave, and there was an entrance by this way.
Yeah.
But these are it's not proven. And it says after closing down this entrance, they have put up they have planted trees
There's
here.
another one up there, isn't there?
Well, there we have some small caves, madam. There are nothing to see, but they say there's an entrance into the rock.
Yes.
These are just legends. And some people say on Poya days, full moon Poya days, they have heard the sound of the sermonization, beating of the drums. They have heard. These are legends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the beautiful story according to the archaeological expert. Like I told you, it's not the story, the king, or the era. The most important thing is the message. Message is still alive. So in this alive message, we should get something before we come to an end.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the most important
It's
thing.
beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you very much for letting me to talk to you, madam.
Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
explaining it so
Sure.
well. Yeah. And thank you. And you're obviously passionate about it.
Of course.
You can,
I try my best to share this information, to the people who come here,
Yeah.
because they are here, after buying a ticket to have an idea.
Yeah.
So we should try our best to share this knowledge,
Yeah.
to these people, share this, information. If they feel like they want to have a look of the Buddhist philosophy, this is the best benefit I get,
Yes.
because I collect some kind of a merit while I explain all these things to the people. That's the most,
Yeah.
good thing I feel. And I feel I'm blessed to be here and to talk to people, different people, and to make up some minds. There are some people, they have broken down their feelings, and they have frustrated in their lives. So some people have cried even here. That's their feelings.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I can imagine that. Yeah.
So, and the other thing, when the families come here, especially if the kids are teenagers, I don't give up. I get the control under my arm, and I teach them that the parents are the greatest. of course.
Yes.
We are standing up here because of the parents,
Yes,
and the parents are the gators.
Yes.
In the Buddha's teaching, we offer the flowers. Have you seen the people offer the flowers to the Buddha?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There is a
absolutely.
meaning behind offering the flowers. It says most of the flowers, start their life early in the morning and they fade away in the evening.
Yes.
So
This
the
is
life
where
of
nothing is forever.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
life is like a
Michael's wife is Buddhist, and I've been here many times, and they offer flowers and they
Of
offer
course.
food,
Yeah.
and but nothing will be there. Nothing is forever.
exactly. By offering the flowers, it says we signify the uncertainty because throughout the Buddha's teaching, he was talking about the uncertainty and the impermanence.
Yes.
Human life has no exception. We start the life, now it's being passed to the end. So
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
reality in life.
Yeah.
So by offering the flowers, we respect to him because he was the greatest philosopher.
Yes.
But in his teaching, he did not ask people to worship him. We
No.
have the special faith, that's why we respect him.
Yes.
In the Buddha's teaching, Buddha clearly asked people to worship their parents like the Buddha.
Yes.
So in the Buddha's teaching, Buddha said, at home we have two Buddhas. This is father and
I'm a
mother.
mother, and this is
Yeah.
for the teenagers. You tell
Yeah.
me. Very
Yes.
good. Very
So they
good.
become so fascinated. There are some kids, they don't want to hear all these things.
Yes.
That's natural. Yeah.
But if you say that to them, it does stay with them, and they may remember it in 1 year's time, 5 years' time, or 10 years' time.
Yeah.
It may come forward.
Yeah. And the other things, it says, when the kids are at the teenagehood, they think dads, parents don't know anything.
That's right. Yeah.
But once they get to 30s, they think, what if I ask from the parents?
Yeah.
When they decide things. When they're at 40s, they think, I wish I had my father around me.
Yeah.
So that's how they feel it.
Well, I always say that when you're a teenager and you think your parents know, they don't know
Nothing.
anything.
No,
They
yeah.
don't know anything. But by the time you're about 25, you'll suddenly realize that your parents have learned a lot in these 5 years,
Exactly.
where they didn't know anything. Now suddenly you realize you're in your 20s, they do know something.
Yeah.
And it's not that you realize that you think they've learned a lot in those 5 years.
Yeah. So, okay, then should we go down?
Yeah. That